Hello everyone and welcome back to my CCNA beginner course. In the last episode, we learned how switches and VLANs work together and how to separate our network into multiple VLANs. Today we're going to take it to the next level and we're going to connect those VLANs together using inter-VLAN routing. By the end of this video, you should understand how VLANs communicate through a router and how to configure sub-interfaces and how to test inter-VLAN communication inside Cisco Packet Tracer. So let's get started. In our last lesson, we created VLAN 10 for sales and VLAN 20 for IT. Remember what happened when we tried to ping between VLAN 10 and VLAN 20? It didn't work. And that's because VLANs are separated networks and a switch works only at layer 2, so it cannot forward traffic inside a VLAN, but not between VLANs. So to actually make VLANs talk to each other, we need a layer 3 device, which is a router. Inter-VLAN is a configuration where one physical router interface is used to route traffic between multiple VLANs. We do that by creating sub-interfaces for each VLAN. Each sub-interface acts as a virtual connection to a VLAN, and that's how the router knows where to send traffic. So let's build and configure it together. Alright, so open Cisco Packet Tracer and create this simple topology like last session. We just need 3 PCs and a switch, and we connect them together. And that's it. I'm gonna give IP. Right, we assign them IPs. 10. Alright, so enable conft interface fast Ethernet /1 mode access switchboard access VLAN 10 exit interface fast to switch ports mode access and the last one is going to be interface fast Ethernet 3. As you can see, VLAN 20 does not exist, so it creates it automatically. So everything is fine now. As you can see, this one can ping this one successfully, but this one cannot ping this. Failed. I'm gonna do it one more time and failed. Okay. So now we need a router. We use this one, for example. We connect it to the switch. So Well, there's another thing we need to do. We must make the port connected to the router a trunk port, because it is gonna carry traffic for multiple VLANs. In our example, it's gonna be fast Ethernet 4 switch port mode. Instead of access, we're gonna use trunk, so it can carry multiple VLANs inside it. So now let's check our configuration. As you can see, VLAN 10 has fast Ethernet 1 and 2, and 20 has fast Ethernet 3. And we're gonna show interface trunk. That shows us nothing because the port on this router is off. Alright, so we're gonna configure this router. So this is the router we're going to configure. Say no, enable conf t interface gigabit Ethernet. First we're going to turn it on with command no shutdown. As you can see, it turned into green. Now the state is up. Alright, so now we're gonna do inter-VLAN routing. How do we do that? Say interface bit dot 10. 10 is the VLAN we used there in the switch. Alright, so we're gonna type encapsulation .1q 10. IP address, we set IP address to it, 192, and subnet mask, no shutdown, and that's it. We set this port up, and the other port is going to be VLAN 20, right? So interface gigabit dot 20. This is inter-VLAN routing. IP address, no shutdown. Now our router has two virtual interfaces, one for each VLAN. These actually act as default gateways for PCs. So we're gonna set them to it. Gonna go there. 192.168.10.1. This is going to be 20, 92.168.21. So we're going to simulate this fast, this to this one. This works fine. And now we use to ping this PC. First time it should fail. That's a fail. So we're going to do it again. This time it should work perfectly fine. See? That worked perfectly fine. So now, for better understanding, we use ping command, but that was working perfectly fine. So as you can see, IP is 1010. We're gonna ping 192.10.11 to this PC. It is working, and now we're gonna ping this one. Yep, as you can see, this works fine. If you did all this and it didn't work for you, the three things you must check. First one is the trunk link on the switch, which we did here. Fast Ethernet 4, we just made it to trunk port, and the sub interfaces, VLAN IDs on the router. That was one of the most important things you need to know about sub interfaces and inter-VLAN routing. All right, and the last one, you have to check the PC's default gateway. That is essential. That's a gateway. All right, so that's it. That was a fast lesson. Let's quickly review what we have learned today. VLANs cannot communicate with each other without a router. Inter-VLAN allows one router interface to handle multiple VLANs using sub-interfaces. And we configured the switch with VLANs, trunk port, and the router with .1Q encapsulation. That's essential. We verified communication between VLAN 10 and 20 using ping, using that packet we just sent. And now we know everything, right? This is a very common setup in small and medium-sized networks, especially in offices or campus networks where multiple departments need separation but still need to share resources. In the next episode, we're going to continue working with routers and maybe explore static routing and how routers send packets to each other. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, leave it in the comments, and I'll answer every single one of them. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe, and keep practicing in packet tracer. So I'll see you in the next episode.